Have you landed on the ground?
Yes, it's a dark jungle.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel you have a body here?
No.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you're in energy and spirit form?
I just feel quite hot.
Mm-hmm. Are you feeling hot in the place that you are in?
What's in my body now?
Uh-huh. Higher self, please alleviate this feeling and calm her temperatures down. It is a fire energy that you're feeling right now. Higher self will calm it down for you now. Does it feel better now? Beautiful. Describe this dark jungle that you are in. Look all around you. Tell me what it feels like, what it looks like.
Big leaves. Leopards.
Mm-hmm.
Green eyes.
Who has green eyes?
The leopard.
Uh-huh. How many leopards are there?
It's one, it's peering out from the trees.
Uh-huh. How do you feel when you look at this leopard?
Home.
What are you feeling? What are you sensing?
It's like an energy coming through me.
Mm-hmm. Where is the energy coming from?
It's like a pressure on my heart.
Uh-huh. Higher self, let's alleviate that pressure on the heart now.
Just flashes of blue now.
Can you repeat that?
Flashes of blue.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. You're in that jungle. You said it is a dark jungle and you saw a leopard with green eyes. Describe what you're seeing and sensing right now. The more you speak, the more we'll be able to.
He was just watching me. I think he's checking I'm okay.
Uh-huh. Does he feel like a protector?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's just observing me.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel you have a body now in this jungle?
I'm a leopard too.
Uh-huh.
I can see my feet now.
Uh-huh. Describe your feet.
The leopard paws. I can see the front two paws.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. What color are your spots?
They're golden,
Mm-hmm.
but dark. It's dark,
Mm-hmm.
dark and golden.
Mm-hmm. And what color is your skin, the rest of your skin and your fur?
Yeah, it's golden, dark, chocolate brown spots,
Mm-hmm.
golden fur,
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
short fur.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Is there anyone else here in this dark jungle apart from you and this other leopard?
And some birds.
Mm-hmm.
They're very colourful.
Mm-hmm.
Red and
Mm-hmm.
purple birds.
Are they big or small?
Big, huge.
Mm-hmm. What do they remind you of? What sort of birds are they?
They've just got long, like toucan beaks. Really wide
Mm-hmm.
wings.
Mm.
Now I'm seeing phoenix.
Uh-huh. Beautiful.
Phoenix
How?
tail.
Mm-hmm. How many phoenixes are there?
It's 3.
3.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in the top of the trees,
Mm-hmm.
swooping and diving.
Mm.
Really tall trees.
Uh-huh. And these phoenixes, are they the same? Do they look like each other, the same colors?
Reds and blues and orange.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Do you feel you're a male leopard or a female?
A male.
Mm-hmm. And the other leopard with the green eyes, is that male or female?
He's male too.
Mm-hmm.
We're friends.
Your friends. Uh-huh. What are you doing in this jungle?
We just live a very good life.
Mm-hmm.
We just live with nature, in harmony with nature. And we look after the trees and they give us energy.
Beautiful. Do any of these beings have a message for you from the three phoenixes and the leopard? Do any one of them have a message for you? Ask them.
We are your protectors, Tiffany, and we are here to hold you in safety, and you will always be protected. We are here now with you to keep you safe from all that may harm. We love you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Trees, the trees, the trees, the trees, the trees, the trees. The trees of energy, light body, they're full of light and they are glowing. They're like they're pillars of light and they're glowing. And all the trees in the forest are glowing with light.
Are these trees special trees, or do all trees glow like this?
All trees glow like that. When we touch them, we can connect with them and then we can join up the grid. We can connect with the grid and connect to the earth.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And all these trees that you are seeing right now that are glowing, what is the color of the glow that you see out of them?
The glowing white, bright light.
And where is this white light coming from? What is the source of this white light?
They're connected to source. They're pillars of light and they're connected to source. And their roots connect to the grid. And when we touch our hearts and connect to the trees, we connect to the grid too. And that's how we can spread our light and also to anchor our light and also to generate our light.
Beautiful. And the trees that we connect with here, are they all connected together, you said, in a gridding form? Are they in any ways connected to the tree of life?
The tree of life is mother, great mother, and these are her children.
These trees and the phoenixes and the leopard, do they have a message for us in terms of what we can do in the times now to dispel the darkness and ignorance and to help those that are awaiting awakening, to help our planet, to help heal our planet and the souls here? Do they all have a message for us?
We need to connect with them. We need to touch them. We need to connect. We need to give our blood to the trees, our moon blood, and we need to sing. And when we do that, we will awaken and activate an alignment with the highest possible timeline.
Beautiful. Did you say we have to give our blood to the tree? Can you explain that?
A female moon blood.
Mm-hmm.
It's very powerful and is full of light and light codes. And when the females put their blood to the earth, she remembers that we are all one and we love her. And when we do this collectively, we can activate and upgrade our DNA because we give it back to the mother and she will work with it in her blood, which is the rivers and the waters. and reweave the blood into her blood so that the light codes can activate in her heart, which is the crystal, and then we will all be activating the crystal too. And
Beautiful. What color is the activated crystal of the Divine Mother's heart?
it was green and then teal and then purple, and it's white.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that they'd like to share with us?
We need to bless the waters. We need to bless the waters too, and sing to the waters and activate them so that we can spread the light around the planet through the veins of the Mother. We use our hands and activate our hands. And when we sing the light codes to her.
While healing the water, can you describe more in detail for those that are not close to any physical water body like a river or a lake or a water creek or an ocean? How can they cleanse and help heal the waters of Gaia, being in their own homes? Anything that you can share on that?
We can bless our water that we drink. And we can collect the water when it rains in a bowl and place crystals in the bowl of the water we collect, and then we can bless that too. And then we can put it on our plants in our homes.
Beautiful. Would they share with us how we can use similar and such energy healings to heal the collective of children, the children of Gaia? All the children that are suffering and not in the happiest and safest protected environments that they should be in. How can we help heal the pains and traumas of these children and bring them out of this timeline that they are in, those that are suffering?
We can send it along through the underground waterways because they are in the caves, so we can push the water with our thoughts and our voices and our hands. We can activate the water, and then we can push it through the waterways, which gets to the caves, and then we can activate the caves with love light, and then we can activate their love light within their hearts, and they will know that we are there, and we can say to them that they are safe, and we can bring the light and the love of the angels through to them with the thoughts and with the thoughts. We can push it through, and we can activate those caves with love light, and it will be okay because the love light is stronger than the darkness, and they will know we are there because the whole cave will light up with our energy, because the water will carry it there. Along the waterways, the underground rivers and the underground streams and the crystal caves, they will all activate when we collectively move this energy into the water. And they will know we were there, we will know, they will know we were there.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
We can help them.
Yes, we can help them. Does the Phoenix have a message for us? Would the Phoenix like to speak through you?
crystalline bodies. Crystalline bodies. Awakening. With the fire. You can awaken the crystalline bodies with the fire, and that will activate the golden grid of Gaia. When we all do this, the fire will transmute the flames of will transmute with flames, the fire, the dark fire will be transmuted.
Mhm.
When we activate with the fire, we are cleansed from within, and the golden grid of Gaia is cleansed too, and then all will be well.
Mhm.
With the fire, you can move it through the grid. We can all do this. We all have the power. We all have it. We hold it in our hearts. And when we touch our hearts and touch the power lines and the grid lines of the trees and activate the phoenix fire within, that's the power, that's the grid line, the power that we need to generate. We need that energy and we need that activation. We need it to that scale with that level of power which comes from this phoenix fire, which is the teachings of Aurora. You will know this now. So you can use it and use it with the trees, and the power grid will be activated more quickly because of the activation level of the fire is high. And that's how you'll do it. By the trees, with the trees, you will do it like a power socket, because it connects to source and then it connects into Gaia. And when we connect in with our flame and song and heart flame, we too will activate the grid lines because of the power source. Then it is like it's grounded, like when you earth a wire, it will be earthed through us.
Mhm.
So we will earth the power line, and then it will be activated and spread through the trees, the roots, the waters, and the golden grid of Gaia. This is how we do it. And the phoenix says, this is it, this is it, this is it.
Mhm. Are we speaking with the phoenix now?
Yes, that's what the phoenix said. This is it, this is it, this is it.
Mhm. Greetings and thank you infinitely. That was very strongly and beautifully felt in every cell of our bodies. Is that the song of this phoenix? The phoenix came in singing a
I don't
beautiful
know.
ha.
Yes, yes.
Ha.
Yes!
Mhm.
Yes, 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 yes. Crystal, crystal clear song lines that will activate Gaia as well.
Mhm.
When we use our voices in this way and we activate the song line of Gaia with the phoenix fire, then all will be well.
Mhm.
And the yes, all will be well. Very joyous, very joyous, very joyous.
When you say this is it, Can you explain what that means for us here?
We are all together, and we are all working together on this, and we are one with this. So this is it, because now is the time where we all work together on the activations. So when we are all together, we know the time is the activation point. The spring equinox will be an activation point for this Earth, and the galactics all around us will be activating their grids too. And then we can all be together at that point in time so that the power lines are activated and we can push this darkness out.
Mhm.
Because the galactic center is going to push a light code out too, and this will pulse through the galaxy with the activations that we are helping you with at this time.
Mhm.
So you can be of greatest service, greatest activity. We ask you to be of greatest activity at this point in time so that you will be in alignment with our activations too.
Mhm.
We are in the ships as we are watching, and you will know that we are here because you will see and feel it. It is nothing to be afraid of because you were trained for this time.
Mhm.
And you know what to do because you are here now. So you are in absolute alignment with your mission. We are speaking to you, Minnie, as well with this transmission. You are in alignment and you are totally one. You are totally on track. We are here, and we are here, we are here. We are sixth dimensional consciousness. We are in the ships now, so we can watch as it unfolds. And we are giving you these messages so you will be in the right place at the right time. So the missions are activated now.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you infinitely for these beautiful messages. May I ask you a few more questions?
Yes.
Thank you. How about those who are not awake yet? As we have frequent discussions about this in various lives and channelings and on the different spiritual groups that we have. And most of us worry and think about all those that are not aware of what is happening around them and the darkness around them. They're completely unaware or they're turning their back towards it. How do we help these brethren to see the truth and come along with us?
We can only lead by example. We are knowing this is frustrating. But the souls have signed up to this themselves, and we can only lead by example. We can touch their heart chakras and their throat chakras with our fingers. And we can activate them in this way when we physically touch these points. We can also touch their foreheads, but it is their choice after all.
Mhm.
The clearing work is really, really important that you continue this work because they are full of darkness and the dark energy is wrapping its way around their chakras, so they're blocked.
Mhm.
But it's like Shaktipat with your fingers. We can give this to you. You too are a capable Shaktipat. You just have to lightly touch them there, and then that flame will be activated in their hearts and throats and third eye, which is where the blockages are.
Mhm.
And you can ask us to amplify that energy when you do this Shaktipat
Mhm.
with your fingers. But of course, they may not want that.
Mhm.
So you have to ask them first.
Yes. Can we ask the higher selves?
You can ask their higher self, but you must ask their permission to touch their physical vessel.
Mhm.
But they will say yes because you feel good in their energy fields, and they know from their higher self perspective that this is what they need. This is why the dark forces have kept you locked in your houses. They know the power of your touch.
Mhm.
Because if we were all to go round and touch each other's hearts in this manner, we would be activated
Mhm.
more quickly than we are at this time because of the infringement upon this earth plane.
Mhm. Absolutely. Can we still do it energetically, even if we are far apart? Can we energetically touch these points for them?
Yes, we can do that. Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes, 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 yes. You can picture this point in their body and you can picture your hand there, and that will also work too because there is only oneness after all.
Mhm.
But better that you do it in person because then they get the energy, they get the light codes directly transmitted. It's a directional, like
Mhm.
when you touch the tree, you get the active power point plugged in. It's a plug.
Mhm.
So although you can do it in your mind, you will not have the same level and light quotient that
Mhm.
is potentially there for you.
Mhm.
So the best thing you can do is to touch the tree and touch the person at the same time.
Mhm.
That way you are actively plugged in and pushing the light codes through into their heart there and there and there.
Beautiful.
But we understand that this is not possible at this time, so you may also do it with your mind energetically. It's okay.
We can definitely make it to the trees. We have
Yes,
beautiful trees
you
here.
must, you must, you must, you must, you must, you must, you must. You must touch the trees. They need to be touched. It's how they activate too. You are part of this story. If we don't touch the trees and sing to them, then they don't get to activate their light codes either.
Mhm.
They are pillars of light, but they are part of us too, and they miss
Mhm.
us.
Yes. Thank you for sharing what we can do for the trees instead of just always receiving from them. Thank you
Yeah.
for that. We will definitely take care of that and honor that. Can you explain the term rise of the phoenix? Please. Thank you.
The rise of the phoenix is the action that you are all taking as a collective. You are moving through this ascension as a phoenix rises from the ashes. In your human form, you are knowing God, and you are knowing that you are God, and you are the phoenix in essence. Because you are rising, rising, rising to God, and then you will burst into the flames of God, and then you will know God. This is the rising of the phoenix as we understand it.
Beautiful. Is it time yet? Are we stepping into a golden era? As
We
it was
are
said.
stepping, but we are stepping only small. It is just the start.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, because you will enjoy it on another level and another plane and another dimension and existence, because you came here to instigate this change, and that's it really. That's all you came to do. So don't get hung up on the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
It's the process that you came here to do and to push into the grid lines, because without this activation it would not work.
Mm-hmm.
Without the activations of these star-seeded phoenix rising energy bodies that are walking on the earth today, we would not have a chance in hell, so you say.
Mm-hmm.
So we are so grateful to this energy and this light that you bring, because without it we would not be able to do this work.
We are grateful for you for being the source of this love light that everyone is walking with on earth, all of you. Thank you.
We are so grateful.
If
We
I may,
love you, we love you, we love you, we love you.
and we
We
love
are
you.
so grateful.
Ask
You are so powerful, you are so strong.
Mhm. Thank you for that empowerment for all. Thank you infinitely for reminding us of that beautiful message that each one of us needs to hear. Thank you. May I ask just one more question? It's about children. My question is about the babies that are to birth upon Gaia now, that are in their mother's wombs, and the ones that will come in the future as well. We would like to protect the love light of these babies and these children. And now that so many of us have awakened, how can we assist and be of assistance to these beautiful babies that are coming in and these mothers that are carrying them?
We need to train more doulas in this practice so that they can use the alchemy symbols while they look after the mothers. And we mean death doulas too. The birth and death doula
Mm-hmm.
movement is going to be a great movement that is still quite young in its infancy. No, so you will need to teach these women to use the alchemy symbols in the doula practice that they will learn. This is important. So I suggest that you train people to use these symbols when the mothers are birthing their children, and you can use the energy work and healing practices of Aurora and others that will give a complete birthing experience.
Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else that we could have asked you today? Any other message that you'd like to share for the collective?
You loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved.
Yeah. Thank you. We love you, honor you, respect you, and are infinitely grateful for you, Phoenix. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's been an honor to have received these messages, and we're in gratitude for them because the collective really does need these messages now. Thank you.
We love you, we are grateful, we honor you.
Thank you. May you continue, please, guiding our hearts and activating them so we stay on the most highest Beautiful, benevolent, positive timelines forever. Thank you. Thank you. May I call in her higher self?
Yes.
Thank you. I love your
Yes.
energy. This is so
Yes.
beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you infinitely. Thank you.
This is her higher self speaking now.
Yes. Beautiful. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes. 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 Yes.
I want to hold your hand and dance and
Oh.
sing in joy.
Oh. Yes.
Thank you. That felt so good.
Hello.
I love that you sing.
Oh.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for that. That felt so beautiful in the heart. Beautiful. And her next question was, why didn't the implant get cleared as part of the clearing work that she did?
It's not deep enough. Unfortunately, that technique will not clear the Archonic, and that's the problem with Archons. They are very clever and they run their programs into the body deeply so that
Mm-hmm.
we cannot get to them in the normal way. Clearing work does do things to them. It loosens it like you would loosen the jar, but it does not empty the jar, if you understand.
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay.
It needs the transmutation fire that you are calling for,
Mm-hmm.
and these other techniques that you bring so that we may fully release their grip. And this is what humanity needs to know,
Yes.
because it's not good enough just to clear the Akash, because they are so deeply entrenched.
Yes. Thank you, because she did want to know the difference between the clearing work and the healing works of aura
Yes,
hypnosis.
this is it, because aura works seventh dimensional and above, and we are talking to you through this dimension and above, and the fifth dimension lower, fifth, is still potentially infringed upon by the archonic
Mm-hmm.
behavior, reptilian, and so it's still not a sacred whole space free of all
Mm-hmm.
negativity like the higher dimensions are. But
Yes.
the archons, they come from other realms where this dimensional space-time of our universe is not necessarily how they interact. They found a way through the loopholes of time, and the dimensional laws do not necessarily apply.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult to get rid of them.
Yes. We're making our way though there, right?
We are doing really well.
Yes.
You do not need to fear.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you. And if I may ask you, in the beginning, when she was in the forest, who were the two leopards that she saw? One of them was her. Who was the other leopard?
That's her in a parallel dimension. That's her family.
Oh, that's beautiful.
She's a family of leopards in that dimension. That was her father and her friend,
Oh,
and she loves them.
oh, so beautiful. What about the three phoenixes? Who were the three phoenixes?
They were just because they live in the forests of that realm, and they were useful to her healing today. They came to say hello.
Beautiful. Thank you. Do you have anything else to share about that existence with her that she can?
It's a beautiful place and she knows it well. And she will remember it more in time, but like we say, not so useful to her mission to remember that far away. But one day she will return and we will be so happy to see her.
Yes.
It's all clear now.
Beautiful. If we may now fill her with source love light and healing energies and ensure she's fully balanced before the healing is complete. And as we do so, those were the questions that she had. Is there anything else that we could have asked you or she could have asked you today that she needs to hear of? Anything of importance that you'd like to speak about now?
We are so happy to talk through her and with her, and we love you, Minnie, to talk with you too, because you are so special with your role and your light and your love that you bring to this earth. And we know how much you care, and we are so honored to be with you today. So thank you. She is loved and she is well, and we are here for her. She does not need to fear now. We are here.
Thank you. I'm in gratitude today for the session. It's been a beautiful gift to me, to Earth, to the collective, and everything else that we'll be doing using all your beautiful messages and guidance. Thank you infinitely to you, herself, and all of the archangels, brothers and sisters, the beautiful leopards, the phoenixes, the trees, all the reptilians that taught us so much. Thank you infinitely, everyone. Thank you for the singing. You've motivated me to sing.
We Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.